Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to play High and Dry. 1995, pretty good song, yeah. It's not really that big of a deal how you play this song, but I'm just going to show you one way. Because there's a lot of ways. Okay, so starting off, oh, by the way, standard tuning, EADGBE, no capo necessary, so it's all just your standard stuff. So you're going to start off, okay, now this part you're going to be muting these two big strings, and if you don't like the way it sounds without a bass note, until you get about right there, you can have, if you have like a bass line going, you can have it like an F sharp, A. F sharp, A, and E are pretty much the bass notes going to be for the whole song. So it's like for this part, you're going to have, you know, an F sharp going or whatever. And for that you're going to have an A, and then E major, E on the bass, but whatever you want to do, not a big deal. Just letting you know that this part, if you're playing it by yourself, you're not going to be able to have any bass notes going. So what you're going to have here is XX6604. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to slide everything down to XX4402. Okay, so it's like, it's basically just down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. It's just like, dude, you know, pretty simple stuff. You know, just constantly like that kind of thing. So once again, these are just kind of power chords, but I'm not gonna have like the name of these chords up. I'm just gonna have the tablature, because I don't think these chords really have a name, but they are part of the bass notes. So it's kind of like a F sharp minor 7-ish to A to E, sort of. But anyway. So you go to that, then you go to that, and then you go to this, then you go to this, which is like an A sus something. I don't know what it is. I'll have it up though. It's X02200. It's an A2 or EADGBE because there's a B in there. But so you have this. When you get down here is when you can, you know, since you have the open A, you have the deeper bass notes now. And you're just going to have a normal E major, 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. And then on that beat, you're just going to pluck this big string, so it looks kind of like this on the plucking. Like that, okay? Then you just repeat. I believe you do that 2 times for the intro, and then you get into the thing here, the verses. But what what you have for the intro here, there's two ways you can, there's several ways you can do this. The tab that I follow has you doing this, or you could do it like that. Well, I've seen it done like, you can use your thumb, but the tablature is 2x4200. It's kind of like an F sharp minor 7-ish, sort of. There's a lot of different notes in there. I'll just call it an F sharp minor 7. But there's two ways you can play it. You can play it like this, with these fingers, or you can play it like this with your thumb on that 2 there, mute, and also muting this X, and then you can use these fingers if it's easier. But I don't know, whichever shape, if you don't like using your pinky like that, whichever shape you find it easier to use, or you can just even do a simple F sharp minor bar chord. 2 jumps, and then or you could do, if you want, you can do 2-4-4-2-0-0. There's really multitudes of ways you can do it, but I found this is good. Whatever you want to do. And then you're going to go to back to that A add 9 sort of thing, and then back to the E major for the chorus, and I mean the verses and the chorus actually. But those are pretty much the 3 main chords you're going to have in the song. Okay, sorry about that. My camera died yet again. It keeps doing that. But yeah, like I said, 3 main chords in the song. And then at some points in the song you can kind of hear him do a harmonic where it's like on the E, kind of like that. You can almost hear, I don't know if it's on a different guitar because there's like 3 guitars going, I think, but he's on the E. It's kind of hard to do to go off because then it sounds weird, but if you want to, it's just the high E string and then the high E harmonic. So you have this 12th fret, you just put your finger right above the 12th fret, and then you kind of, as you're strumming, you take it off and you have that harmonic. But as I said before, taking your fingers off this E chord makes it sound weird, so if you have multiple guitars going, you can have that bass line like I showed you, and you can also have that harmonic. And then if you want to do the riff that you hear, you're on the 2nd string here. 5 5 4 5 5 4 5 5 4 5. Then you slide up to the 7th fret, so it's like 2 0 2 3 4 4. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. If you watch that slowly, you can get it. But that kind of riff that you heard there, I think that's in the song near the end. That's just on the 1st string. 5 5 4 5 4 2 0 2. Not really a big deal if you're just playing by yourself, because you can just be strumming the chords. Well, I'll link to the tab that I use so you can like see all those riffs if you want them. But that's the majority of the song. You just have this riff at the beginning, the power chords. And then you have just the main chords of the song. And even during the chorus, don't leave me high. Don't sloppy chord work there. I'm not 100% on the technique of the song yet, but if you want, during the chorus, like don't leave me high, you can do a full A right there if you want to, but those are pretty much the main chords. The F sharp minor sort of thing, the A at 9, and the E. And that's pretty much all you need to know. I'll have the chords, what you need to play down in the bottom description. And yeah, happy playing.